Interesting times, as
Very interesting.
2 words you used just now.
Yes.
So tell me about the interesting times globally first, and then we come to interesting times in India.
Well, obviously, technology is changing with rapid velocity. Everything around us is changing by the nanosecond, and the industry is adapting, day by day. Clients are in transformation. Digital sits at the heart of everything that we do, and we're trying to keep pace with the rapid evolution of modern day communication. So as things evolve and as things develop, I think we have to focus on, certainly from my point of view, the most important thing: creativity and ideas. We are an ideas industry. We always have been, we always will be. And right now, I think creativity is the most valuable asset in business. It has an incredible ability to transform business and create dynamic business change. We've proved 1,000 times the direct correlation between creativity and marketplace success. And I think what we're looking for right now is alchemy. How do you leverage intelligence? How do you leverage technology? How do you infuse that into big game-changing ideas and mix it together to create that idea that has that seismic transformational effect for clients' brands? Right. And really my focus for the company and each one of the companies within the ecosystem is to focus 100% on ideas. We've changed the model, as you well know.
Yes,
we've got clients at the center of everything that we do. We've created a flat structure which allows our clients to tap into the best talent. So it's much more than just collaboration, it's curation. It's putting the right people with the right skill sets together to solve our clients' business problems.
And one of the challenges there, I mean, overall, is not just with your model, with the changing dynamics of this business, is trying to figure out how to bill for the effort you're putting in. In the older construct, you had a rate card, and
exactly.
Your clients knew exactly how much they had to pay for, say, a television commercial. Now they don't.
Yeah.
So how do you navigate that area?
Well, obviously, it's work in beta at this moment. I mean, I think we're incubating new ways of thinking. We're creating new ideas, and I think it'll take time for the structure around it to compose itself and to allow us to structure it in through a business lens, of course. Right. To make money at the end of the day. But I'm excited, personally. I'm excited. I'm always excited how ideas can drive dynamic business change.
May I suggest that creatives are always excited because you're creating ideas and somebody else has to figure out how to sort of the revenue.
But we are in a creative business,
right? The
business of creativity, and I think your question is the business of creativity.
Absolutely.
And I think the business has to keep pace with the innovation that's happening around us and the creative ideas that are driving that innovation. So I think there's going to be a stage where both catch up and the model changes accordingly to accommodate a new way of thinking and a new way of working.
Just before we got mic'd up, you were talking about your journey with Samsung. The way you and the client together have done some extraordinary work.
Yeah, Samsung's an extraordinary brand, with incredible ambition. It's a beloved brand that has a clear, concise purpose. It knows who it is. It knows why it exists. It has conviction and it has a point of view about life. Do what you can't is the campaign that we're rolling out and amplifying and activating globally at this moment in time. And it's having massive effect.
Right. That's largely, the manifestation is largely traditional advertising in this campaign.
It uses every communication contact point. It's not the channel, it's not the connective tissue, it's the idea itself. Do what you can't. The philosophy, the purpose, the meaning of that idea, not only is the heartbeat of Samsung, but it's also the heartbeat of the people we're trying to connect to. And it's working incredibly well. And I think a recent example of that would be the Ostrich film,
right.
which has circumnavigated the world and is beloved by everybody and has worked. And the successful launch of the new S8 has been, Unbox Your Phone, has been a success, a business success as well. So there's real momentum building and real excitement around the brand at the moment, and you're starting to see it flourish and be activated geographically around the world in different cultures to great effect. So it's a wonderful partnership, and you know, I mean, recently they were named Creative Marketeer of the Year at Cannes, which is, when you think about that, the criteria for that, that's a brand that believes in creativity. That's a brand that uses creativity to drive business success. That's a brand that uses every single communication contact point to connect to people. And that's a brand that demonstrates creative prowess in every geography around the world. So when you add it all up, you know, it is the business driver. And that's why I keep saying that creativity is the most valuable asset in business. It does drive business, it does create dynamic business change, and it does drive to the bottom line. So it's an exciting journey, and it's an evolving journey, and we have great clients, great ambition, and the most important thing, you know, people have lifelong emotional relationships with great brands. Advertising agencies and clients don't create iconic brands, people do. And Samsung is in the people business, and their goal is to become the definitive beloved brand.
Right. Tell me, when you spoke about the ostrich film, you said it's worked. Now, are we going to see a greater reliance on measurement of creativity as opposed to measurement of effectiveness?
This debate has sort of been around for a very long time. I remember many years ago, actually, Donald Gunn extracting gold line winning work at Cannes, right, and tracking their business success, measurable business success. Right. And he proved there was a direct correlation between high creativity.
I saw that yesterday with Brand Z. They released the number. And
so that was the beginning. That was the sort of the original pioneer within this area. Then the IPA, the Independent Practitioners in Advertising in the United Kingdom, created a far more robust analytical analysis of that correlation between the two, and proved beyond doubt that there is. The higher the creativity, the stronger the creativity, the stronger the idea, the more magical the idea, the greater the success in the business, in the marketplace. So I've always believed that. And how we measure it, you know, which lens you choose to focus on and view it through, obviously will change and evolve. But I do know our role, first and foremost, is to connect to people. You know, we are an ideas industry, and our subject matter is humankind, and everything we do is designed to create human value. And I've always believed, if you create human value, if you are entertaining, engaging, stimulating, relevant, useful, and valuable to people, people will have that long-term relationship with you. And I think it's always good for business.